Hello, you beautiful people. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Ignore the hair. I don't care no more. I don't care. I can't believe it. I've only brushed it once today. I've shoved it back up. It's just going to chill and do its own thing until the end. If you are new to my channel, hello. I'm Lucy Stephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new here, please don't forget to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up because it really helps on my channel, and turn that notification bell on. Have you missed me? It's been quite a few days. I just needed to recharge. Tuesday I was in London all day, there and back in one day, and it's over 3 hours travel there, over 3 hours travel back. I was just knackered, like just absolutely knackered. I am back and we're going to be starting off the princess reviews from the brand new I Heart Revolution princesses. Today we are going to be reviewing Moana, her little collection with I Heart Revolution, and tomorrow I'm going to be doing Tangled, which just looks like this. I will be doing the Blossom Powerpuff Girls review this week as well, so don't worry, I haven't forgot about it. So let's just get straight into this review. So we have, to begin with, her palette, and you always have a face side of the palette and then you also have an eyeshadow side of the palette. I love that Moana's has gone for more like the bronzers, and I love that it's gone deep with the bronzers as well. I think this will probably be the one that we'll try today for me. This one has a little bit of shimmer in, and that one's just a different undertone and a bit too deep for me. But yeah, I'm really excited. I love that it's got different variations of bronzer in it as well, but it also has the blues of the ocean. Really excited for this collection. I love Moana so much. I have reviewed all of the princesses so far. I think the only one that I'm missing reviewing is Mulan, just because I wasn't uploading on YouTube at the time, but I do have it in my drawers to film at some point, so I will definitely do that for you. I will leave all of my previous princess reviews down below if you want to go check them out. So previously what you used to get would be a highlighter, but this time we have a blusher, and this gives me like NARS Orgasm kind of vibes. It has the pink to it, but it also has the gold running through it as well. Hopefully you can see there. So that is the blusher instead of a highlighter, which is nice because you'll all know from my previous views, apart from maybe like Little Mermaid and Jasmine from Aladdin's, the other ones just weren't for me. I just didn't enjoy the formula. Of course, we always have a lip topper, which you know I absolutely rave about the princess lip toppers. I just love how affordable they are, and this one is, honestly, I think it's my favourite. It is the one that I probably would wear the most because it is like a pinky nudie colour, and then it has gold and like purpley reflex through it. It's absolutely stunning. So this is just what that one looks like. And the other two, which are new to the princesses, I've never seen them do this before. These are little jelly eye shimmers, and we have one which is, I can't remember the name, is it He and something else? But I love the chicken. The chicken's so funny in the film. But this is just what this one looks like, and you can't really tell once you took them out of the packaging which one is which. So this is what the chicken one looks like. The pig, which is the exact same packaging, which is why once you take it out of the box you're not going to be able to tell which one is which unless you remember which one's which. And then that is what the other one looks like. So I'm just starting with the Revolution Eye Base in the shade Light. I'm just going to pop that all over my eyes, and I'm just going to be using just a sponge to tap all this in place. So because I want to use them eye jellies, I'm going to go with neutral on the top and then a pop of colour underneath. So I'm going to start with the shade Lava, which is this orangey shade here. Look at that spot. Looks disgusting. And I'm going to take that in a Morphe M441 brush. How many brushes of these do I have? I feel like I keep reaching for them. I don't know how many I have. They're just a really good brush. And I'm going to basically take this all the way through my crease. Okay, I didn't realise that actually has shimmer in it, so I'm going to go in with the shade Sailing Spirit as well, just because you can see that shimmer when I'm applying it. I'm just going to go over it. Somebody did ask me in a video before my favourite one from all the princesses is in regards to like the formulation itself, and definitely the Little Mermaid one, and Jasmine was actually really nice too. But I feel like the Little Mermaid one really stood out to me. Okay, love that shade so far. I'm going to go in with a smaller fluffy brush. It's just one out of the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. And I'm going to go in with the shade Bold Adventurer, which is this darker one here. And I'm going to take some of that and concentrate this more like right in that crease. I wasn't expecting that Sailing Spirit to have so much pigment to it. But yeah, I'm actually quite impressed with that. And then for the eye shimmer, I really want to go in with the more pinky toned one, which is the pig one. Excuse how it looks. I had to like dig my nail in because my nails I couldn't get in. And I'm going to put this on like the front part of my lid. I don't know where. I did have some NYX glitter glue, but I don't know where that's gone to. So I'm just going to try it without to begin with and just see what it looks like. I don't know whether I should have put, before I put the rest of that on, actually, I'm going to go in with the Sailing Spirit, which was that first orange that we used, and I'm actually going to pack this. I know I'm doing it with a fluffy brush, so it's not as pigmented because of that. But I'm just going to quickly pack some of that on the lid. I think it's best to just scoop some out on the back of your hand and then kind of rub it to pick it up a bit and then apply it. It's a very weird texture because obviously it's like a jelly shimmer thing, eye shimmery thing. So I've just cleaned up the edges just with a makeup wipe. I'm going to put on my base and we'll come back and we'll try the bronzer, the highlighter and the blusher and the lip gloss. And I'll also put some of the blue shades underneath my eyes as well. So see you in a second. Let's get some bronzer on my face because it is very pale and very flat. So like I said before, I'm going to go in with this bottom bronzer and I'm going to take my Peaches and Cream PC04 brush. I'm going to put some in the back of my hand because it is really pigmented and very, very warm, which you all know that I love, but this is very, very warm. Has Lucy Stephenson found a bronzer that is too warm for her? I think so. Do you know what? I'd actually would wear this as like a yellowy orangey blusher. I think that would suit me so much more than it as a bronzer, which makes me think that the bronzer side of this palette is probably more for people of like medium to darker skin tones because that's spot. Just because it is very, very pigmented and a very intense bronzer. If I didn't have such a pale foundation on, I feel like this would just blend beautifully, and especially with the eyes that I've got on now. But yeah, it's definitely one I'd have to reach for when I'm more fake tanned, and I think I would probably reach for it more as a blusher than necessarily a bronzer. So yeah, that is what that looks like. Let's put some blusher on next, and that might bring it all together anyway. So this is what the blusher looks like. I'm so glad that they did a blusher, and like I said, it reminds me of NARS Orgasm with like the pink and then the orange reflex and glitter through it. So let's take some of this. Again, I'm going to tap it on the back of my hand just in case it is. Oh, that is beautiful. Can you see that shimmer? Oh, yes you can. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, that's stunning. I generally think this is going to be the first one of the princess collections where I actually keep this outside of the drawer and actually use this. Like I'm going to put this in my blusher drawer and I will, oh my god, I will definitely be reaching for this. I don't even know if you can see it on camera, but the golden glow to it. Who needs a highlighter? Who needs a highlighter? This is 100% the best one of these like components from all of the princesses that I've ever tried. Like this is, oh. My friend Lizzie Demetro is putting a video up tonight testing this, and Alex is doing Tangled, and then tomorrow she's going to do Moana. I am so excited for them to try this. Oh, Lizzie's going to love it. Lizzie is going to... Oh, I'm actually buzzing with that. Okay, wasn't expecting that. So for underneath my eyes, I'm going to go in with this matte blue, and then I'm also going to go in with the shimmery blue because that's swatched like butter. So I'm excited to get that underneath my eyes. So I'm going to start with the matte blue in this outer corner. I haven't got any eye base on, so it's not going to stick as well because I've already like set my concealer. And then using just a little Roxy brush, I'm going to go in with the shimmery shade. I was so impressed with how this swatched, and I'm going to pop this on because the concentration's real. I'm going to pop this on the inner part, and then I'm just going to take just literally a clean brush and just blend underneath just to blend that out a little bit. And whilst we're here, before I do my other eyeball, I want to take a little tiny brush. This one should work. I don't know what this is. It has no name. And I'm going to take the shade Island Lifter, and I'm going to use that as my inner corner highlight, just to really make that pop. Definitely not the right brush for it, but it's doing its job. So I'm going to try, I think, a mixture of this highlighter with the pinks. I still feel like this is going to be just a little bit too dark for my complexion. What I will say is that it's very nice to see a princess collection, and it's very fitting with Moana as well, to have one that is more for bronzy skin. Even if this is just a little bit too dark for me, it's nice that we actually have a variation with them and that they aren't just all for basically my skin tone, do you know what I mean? So obviously we already have the beautiful glow from the blusher, so I'm just going to take a mixture of True to Your Heart and Follow the Stars. I'm just going to blend. I'm not seeing like a drastic difference with the highlighter. I feel like they are like a little bit more subtle. And then the last thing that we have to test, which I'm so excited for, is the lip topper. So I'm just wiping off the makeup that is on my lips. So like I said, this is what it looks like. I'm going to do it by itself. Oh, look at that. Look at the shimmer. Literally one swipe. Is there any need? Is there any need? Ooh, it's got like a minty smell to it. So this is just the lip gloss by itself. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. But it has so much shimmer in it. So it says it's a non-sticky rose gold gloss with added pearlescent sparkle. Oh my god, it is so cute. Obviously I would pair it on top of a lipstick, which I will do right now. So this is the finished makeup look. I would love to know what you think down below. If you're wondering what's on my lips, I have put on, I think I just put the lip liner away, but it's literally the same as the lipstick that I've used. This is the Revolution Pro, I don't know what this is called, but it's the Latte lipstick, and I also used the Latte lip liner, which is in the exact same like animal print packaging, and obviously of course topped it off with the glass. So let's just do a quick product roundup. So let's start with the palettes. So this retails for £15. I love the bronzers that are in here. I love the highlights that are in here. It's just a shame that they are just a little bit too dark for my complexion. However, I do feel like it fits the collection very, very well with Moana. I would be annoyed if it was just catered for my fair light skin tone, you know what I mean? So I could still get away with it. Obviously I've got it on today, apart from it being like a little bit obvious like round here, I could get away with it. I could get away with it with a bit of a darker foundation on as well. This one is beautiful. These ones are just a little bit too dark for me, so obviously do bear that in mind if you are buying it, depending on your skin tone. The eyeshadows, I do feel like this is a better quality eyeshadow than they have been previously. Like, look at this one, so I've got nothing on my finger. If I swatch this one, beautiful, like absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, some of these are really pigmented, really easy to blend. Some of them I've pressed a little bit too hard, just like previous ones, but I would say that this feels like a very different quality to the previous princess collections. I would put this like in the same bracket as the Little Mermaid one, because I did really like that palette. The thing that I feel like you have to go buy from this collection, like you have to, is the Moana Blusher. This is stunning. This is like a blusher and a highlighter in one. I feel like it's going to be stunning on so many different skin tones as well. I mean, it's beautiful. I think this retails for £8, I believe. The lip gloss is, again, really cute. I really like the colour scheme of this one. It's very Lucy. The whole thing's very Lucy. I feel like Moana is very me. Yeah, and I'm here for it. And then we also obviously have the little jelly eye shimmers as well. I don't know if you can tell that it has started creasing, and if I did put down my NYX glitter glue or just any kind of like glitter glue underneath it, which I don't know where on earth that's gone, then that would have prevented that from happening. I have really creasy eyelids. You'll all know when you watch my tutorials, I always have to lift my eye up to get right into the creases to put my eyeshadow on. It's just how my eyeballs are made. I'm normal. It's normal. It's just how it is. But yeah, that would prevent that from kind of separating and smudging and breaking up as much. Yeah, I would love to know what you think of this collection. Don't forget, I do have a 20% off discount code if you use the code LUCE20, so LUCE20. It'll get you 20% off the Revolution UK and US website. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow for the Tangled Princess review. Thank you so much. Love you so much. Bye.